Thank you for joining us as we look at God's Word. And now we are in 1 Corinthians chapter 8. And I want to remind you that the Corinthians came out of an incredibly wicked and crazy lifestyle when they came to Jesus Christ. The Greeks, especially in the area of Corinth, were not only polytheistic, but they were also polydemonic. They believed in many gods and many demons, and they actually believed that a demon could invade the food that you eat, and that if you ate that food that was invaded by a demon, that you would be demon-possessed. And they believed that the way that you would prevent that would be to take the food that you were going to eat and go to a pagan temple and offer it to a pagan god. And then that pagan god would protect your food for you and keep it from getting invaded by a demon. Well, then they come to Jesus Christ in faith and they go, wow, I don't want anything to do with that anymore. Well, whatever food was offered in a pagan sacrifice to a pagan demon, to a pagan god, whatever was left over was sold in the marketplace. And so some of the new Christians in the church at Corinth felt like they ought not to eat meat that had been sacrificed to a pagan demon, which they would call a pagan god. And so they would make a big deal out of it. And then there were others that were more seasoned and they had learned, about the Lord, and they knew, well, there's one God and there's no such thing as demon-possessed food. And so that's crazy. But they were supposed to not look down on the people that were extra cautious. And so lots of times when you know more than somebody else, you can get arrogant. And so I want to just give you one verse. It's about this, food offered to idols and stuff like that. Some, hey, it's just meat, But to others that it's not, you're not supposed to look down on them because they're really trying to follow God. So here we go. Now, concerning things sacrificed to idols, we know we all have knowledge, the mature Christians. Knowledge makes arrogant. Love edifies. It builds somebody up. And so if you know more than somebody else, if you love them, you don't flaunt your knowledge. You don't throw things in their face and say, you're really silly, you're really immature. You want to edify that person. And so take it easy. Don't get arrogant. With some of us, it's not that hard. God bless you real good.